At this point, you probably watched a lot of 70 my Omni videos, and that is completely fine. The main thing about which I want to speak in this video is video quality, and I will go in depth regarding that. This is something which is quite important, and it really needs a separate video to be covered completely. So if you are interested to go a bit into details regarding this stuff, stay tuned, and it is a great opportunity right now to click that subscribe button and like this video. It will help me a lot. Thanks. I will freeze this frame, and we see here quite an interesting situation. It is daylight, so there is no problem regarding noise and those things. I want to tell you that this particular video original file is recorded at 60 FPS because I prefer that frame rate on the dashcam. It is an interesting moment. You can see that I'm in the shadow from the tree, and in front I have a beautiful blue sky which is blown out. That is happening because there is no HDR on. You cannot turn on a HDR when there is a 60 FPS. And I choose a 60 FPS because it is more important in those fast moving situations, and I'm hoping never to happen accidents. You really need those extra frames to see everything. Immediately when we move from this shadow, you can see that blue sky really pops out, and we get really beautiful color rendering. I really don't have complaints regarding this, but you can always see that when we get back into the shadow, the sky will just get blown out, but that is really not important factor. I just want to go into details. It is really important what we see in front of us. And of course, if you want a HDR, you can always turn it on and get more better white balance overall in the whole frame. But trust me, it is more important to have 60 FPS, and we will see why. Here is the prime example why I love 60 FPS. You probably see this Volkswagen on the left, and I will zoom in and crop. We can clearly see license plate numbers, which is important. And you can see that during the video on the different timestamps, we keep seeing the car license plates clearly, and that is a huge thumbs up for the 70 my Omni. Okay, during the day everything is like a tale, good tale. But what when dusk comes? Usually in the lower quality dashcams, things start to fall apart when we go in the low light situation, but you can see that with 70 my Omni, that is not the case. We have a beautiful dusk footage, and the colors are still representative like in the real life. We have solid shadow details. The sky is a bit blown out, but nothing major. The important factor is that things which you need to see are perfectly visible without any problem. And I want to point that out like something which is really important factor again. On the left we see the car, and it is again a Volkswagen. When we zoom in, we clearly can see a license plates, which is again a great thing. These things are important things with the dashcam, and 70 my Omni really gets these important factors in the right direction. Visibility is a huge point with the dashcam. And my favorite part, a night footage. Beautiful, isn't it? It is clear, there is no noise at all, at least when there is any source of light, which is really impressive. This is a dash cam to begin. License plates are clearly visible, but there is a problem, which I believe can be addressed. I have a LED lights, and you can see that when the car starts moving from me, the glow from LED light makes license plates impossible to read, at least from some distances. In majority of cases, this is not a problem because you can move footage up and down to find the best visibility spot. But I believe if there is a way to enable HDR in 60 FPS, there should be less situations like this. The night footage concludes my review of video quality of 70mm Omni dashcam. In my next video, I will finally cover 360-degree video surveillance in parked mode for 70mm Omni. So consider subscribing and liking this video until I publish that video. It is next in my queue, and I believe that it will be quite interesting to see how it performs with latest firmware update. Again, please consider subscribing, and until next time, see ya.